Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm gonna be detecting around two really old trees. They're about 150 to 200 years old, and then I'm gonna be metal detecting in a small field that's on a property, but it's okay. So we have a rental house that connects to our property, and that property has a little field, but the people renting it don't own that field, so I'm going to metal detect in that separate little field. But it's perfect because it's like a little separate field. So I'm just here at the first big old tree, and my dad, he lived over in that house where I found my first Matchbox toy truck over there, and my Weedy and my Button, like the best house I've ever detected at. He said that when he was a kid, he came over to this tree, and there was old like farm equipment parts, just all around this tree. So I'm gonna see if there's anything below the surface. And he said that there may have been like an old blacksmith shop or something like that for the people who lived. Maybe there used to be like an old home or something that nobody ever knew about or anything. But maybe like an old shack or blacksmith shop. So I'm just gonna go around this, gonna go around to another old tree, and then I'll go to that field. Okay, I'll be back on the next find.
I'm on location.
Alright, so we're digging something big, just working around this old tree, and it's something big and flat, so maybe like something to something. So we'll dig it out and see what it is. Alright, so I finally dug out this giant hole, and sitting right here, you can see where the dirt was this thing. I have no idea what the heck it is. It was just laying on top of the ground. Not sure, but the thing that was in the actual hole that I dug is this. I have absolutely no idea what it is. It looks like a door or something, but like there might be like writing here, like maybe it's like a little door off like a stove or something. Maybe. Not really cleaned it up. Got my lash and cleaned it up, but can't carry that in my pouch for sure. But looks like there's like writing. You can see like these two like little lines right here. Maybe there's like writing there. So anyway, I'm just kind of keep on detecting just around this area, and then I'll move up to the other tree. The sun is shining and it feels really good because my hand is really cold. So we'll see what else we can find. Probably maybe nothing, but maybe some other stuff. Alright, so I moved to this big oak tree, and just the field behind it is the other place I'm gonna be detecting. And the that thing I found, I asked my dad, and he said that it's probably off of a rectangular stove. It's like the front part of a stove, and you can see like the old nuts and bolts on it. And he said it was probably the part off a old stove. So I'm gonna. It kind of aggravates me that where I want to detect is in the shade, and there's still a whole bunch of frost over there. That whole field, you can just see it used to be frosty, if you can see that frost, but it's just the sun came and boom, it's all gone in 5 minutes. So hopefully the sun shines on that field right in the middle of the camera, and then I'll just do around this little oak tree, and I might head up to that one right there, but we'll see what we can find here. Alright, so I'm just detecting around this tree. I got a couple of nails. I was getting a really good signal over there, but I lost it. I couldn't figure out what the heck happened, but I was getting a really good signal, and I kind of covered away some leaves, but you can see it. It's an old lantern. It's the part off of an old lantern. Yes, I found one of these in my old dump. You probably guys have watched this video. If you're watching this video and you're old to my channel, which you're supposed to say if you're new to my channel, but if you're old to my channel, you've probably seen this. But it's a part to an old lantern. At least I think that's what it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There's a whole bunch of dirt inside of it. You can't really get it out without I'm holding my camera. But that is really neat find. I wanna go set this right where, after I metal detect that field, I'll walk right past here. I'm gonna set this right there. It was right in between the trees, so there may have been like an old dump or something. I was getting a lot of signals as I came through the backside and I came in. So never know, maybe there's some more stuff around here. So I'll just keep checking and see you back on the next find. All right, I just stumbled upon these these slabs and rocks. I think they're concrete. Yeah, right there I can almost see the edge. It's concrete. So maybe this is the old foundation or something. There's an old shack. You can just kind of see the edge of it right there. So it's a big field. It'll take me a while. Got some stuff down there to do, and so I'm kind of want to try out this little spot right here, and if I find anything, I will see or try to show you guys what I found. All right, so here's my next find. It's a spike of some sort. So I might have stumbled onto an old home site or something, a little shack that used to just be right in this area. But I mean, I found 2 nails, and you put nails in a home. So, and then I found this. So this may have been in the rafters or something. So maybe, I mean, with these, may have been the foundation or something, and it's very possible. I mean, there's an old shack, but I think that shack is a little bit newer. But yeah, I might have. I don't know. I'll keep on detecting, and if I found a toy or something, an old toy or something, this may just be a old home site. All right, so I'm getting a weird signal right here. Oh, I feel it. Oh, yes! Oh, look at that! Oh, that's amazing! Yes! Oh, wow. That is so cool. My first horseshoe ever. And got some in my mouth. I went all around here and I didn't really find anything. And I'm just I came up here and I kind of was getting a splotchy signal, and it was it was weird shaped. So wasn't very deep, and I wasn't having a lot of luck, so I just decided to dig it. And look at that. Wow. That's a big horse, and it's an old one. It's got these little pegs, and the new horseshoes don't have these. They don't have the. So wow, that's old. Oh yes. The size of it, it's probably off of a plow horse. So this might have been farmland or something. Look at that. Wow. That's really neat. My first one ever. Well, I'll put that in the pouch and just keep on going right here and see if I find any more really good things. I found part of an old lantern. I found part of an old stove. I found my first horseshoe. I mean, dang. So this might actually, I've just been going around these old trees where people may have, sat and dropped stuff. So I'm gonna keep on going. Alright, I'm absolutely having the best of luck today. Look what I just got. It's like a plow or something. part, or it's like a part, but there's like these giant bolts in it. It's got like a hole in the top. But look at that, isn't that amazing? I mean, a horseshoe. I mean, when I first saw it, I thought it was like an axe head. But look at that, isn't that amazing? That's crazy. Just right kind of on the side toward the road, I'm finding like a horseshoe, and I'm finding all this stuff. It's amazing. That's one of the real... I found like 5 super cool things that like are like a top list. Like 5 big things, like this old plow. And it obviously must have hooked onto something with these bolts. Not really sure. Yeah, that's a really neat find though. Alright, I had to dig another big hole for this one. But it is a tractable implement, so I found part of a plow, which is this, the handheld, I think, plow, and a horseshoe. So this might very well be a farm around here. So I just got a little left to go, and then I'm going to be done for the day, but this is a really cool find. So many farm stuff. Really neat. Alright, so I need to do a little bit of a recap. So that is definitely an old horseshoe because of the things at the end that curve down. They don't make that kind within the last a long time. I haven't made them for 50 or 60 years. And no plow horse. Okay, so no plow horses have been on that property for about 100 years, because we owned that house, and then the lady before that owned it for 60 years. So we've owned it for about 20 now, so that's about 90 years. So that's definitely nearing 100. This is too, because with a plow horse, you need a plow. So these are probably in the same age era. And this was obviously bolted to something, so I'm not sure if it's a handheld like plow or something, but obviously something. And then the lantern, I've gotten told this before, but I can never remember. This is not a lantern. It is actually the spoke wheel, or it would hold the spokes of a wagon wheel. So the spokes would come out here and connect to the big round wheel. And we have one of these in our dump. I've made two videos of us. Me and Sterling Silver have gone up there and sifted and dug. But there's one of these up here. And this has to be 100 years old probably. But some of the things are gone. But these things were like thick. They really had to hold in these spokes. So there's 1 spoke, 2, 3, 4, wait, no, 1, no, wait, let me start here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 spokes. So that's how many spokes would be on a wagon. So that's really neat though. I was really excited when I found it. It wasn't very deep though, because there's a whole bunch of rocks underneath it, so it probably couldn't sink very well, but I had a really fun time. And while so this was my last find, and so the road, goes, it goes like here, and I started here, and I was metal detecting down, and I recorded, I stood up, and I thought I heard a car, so I turned around, and there was a druggie walking down, flapping his hands, jumping all over, and so I had everything in my pouch. I just turned off my detector and I ran back here, but there's a lot of them up here, but it scared me though. But some really cool finds. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and Happy New Year.